What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. And I just want to shout out to the GOAT, Nestor Gibbs, man. Oh my God, I'm gonna link this whole live stream radio show. I used to watch the Boxing Voice all the time, but life got a little bit hectic. But I still watch it from time to time. Best radio show in boxing, hands down. They got an interview today with Deontay Wilder. Actually, it started off with Eddie Hearn. They called Deontay Wilder on three-way. Then Tyson Fury hopped in the interview. Oh my gosh, shout out to Black Fight Fan for pointing me in the right direction. I'm gonna link the full live stream. You can skip ahead to when Eddie Hearn is talking, and they catch Eddie Hearn in so many lies. Eddie Hearn says, you know, it's not about money. We can pay money to Deontay Wilder. Does Deontay Wilder really want to fight and all this other stuff he's saying and BS he's saying? And you know, Wilder hops on the line, and Eddie Hearn said, we never got a call from you to fight Anthony Joshua. Basically, you pump faking for the fans. Deontay Wilder say, Shelly Finkel been sent you, you know, been calling y'all. And then he was like, well, Shelly Finkel, Eddie Hearn said, Shelly Finkel ain't returning my calls. He said she got emails. I can show the email. She emailed y'all. You lying. And everybody can tell in Eddie Hearn's voice that he was lying. This is like confirming to me that they are very scared of Deontay Wilder, bro. When you listen to this interview, you can hear the Eddie Hearn's voice, man. He was lying. They is lying. This was a bad PR move for Deontay Wilder. We already knew, most of us that can read the linguistics, that, you know, you can hear in the dude tone, you can hear in Anthony Joshua basically told you that he was scared of Deontay Wilder, man, already. And Eddie Hearn, who was the voice of reason, the voice of confidence out of the Joshua camp, that he would knock Wilder out in 3-4 rounds. He was so confident, and this the time he sounded like a little mouse squealing when you about to just crush him. And you could hear him screaming. He was lying. You could hear the tone in his voice. He was just like, bro, this was a bad move for him, man. This was a real bad move for him for going on that interview and speaking on Joshua's behalf. And Nestor was like, well, we can get Anthony Joshua on. It ain't that hard. We all got iPhones, so we can get him on right now. You know damn well Anthony Joshua won't answer that phone call. You know, what's so funny about, to get off topic, I'm going to talk about the rest of the interview, which I said I'm going to link in the description. I had to keep telling y'all I do that. I link my sources to the description and show love and go subscribe to the Boxing Clinic. You probably all have already. It's a dope channel. And I love Nestor for doing this. And this, man, I wish I could watch the show live if I didn't have to work. But yeah, man, they've been lying. Like they sound confident and say, I'm coming to smash Deontay Wilder. He too little, I eat him up. And then it's like, oh no, you know, nah, we're gonna take our time. We not ready. They keep waffling. They scared, man. They know Anthony Joshua ain't nothing but another Frank Bruno. If that, he might not even be as good as Frank Bruno. If they was confident in this fight, they would take this fight and they would dispose of Deontay Wilder. And people now starting to see him. If you can't see it now after listening to this interview, then it is what it is, man. You just you know, you blind. You blind to the fact that Anthony Joshua is being protected. And you know, it is what it is, man. Y'all see him as the #1 heavyweight. I ain't never seen nobody run like this before. With waffling, promoter lying about people contacting him about the fight. And then the good part was when Tyson Fury got on the line, man. They got to arguing about who gonna fight Anthony Joshua first. Say, you know, Deontay Wilder was like, well, you got Klitschko, man. You gotta let me get Anthony Joshua. Then Tyson Fury said, you be taking $50 million out of my pocket. Now you getting the drift what's going on. They want Tyson Fury to get in shape. You know, not even get in shape, get in enough shape so they can have a handicap to beat him. And if he's going to make $50 million, Joshua going to make $50 million. So why fight Deontay Wilder and mess up a $50 million payday for Joshua? So if he's going to lose, he'd rather lose to Tyson Fury, which he's going to be handicapped because Fury not going to be in enough shape by then. So he's going to be Fury, and he going to say, I'm the super A side. Then he going to probably already fought Joseph Parker by now. We talked about Joseph Parker trying to fight Lucas Brown. He trying to fight him. So he using that for leverage against Anthony Joshua. So it seems like maybe Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua want to swing the pot for Joseph Parker to hand over that belt. And 3 belts, you know, maybe that entice Tyson Fury to take that fight and get in enough shape. They're going to handicap beat Tyson Fury, say we made the $50 million. We chilling for the rest of the year. Come back and fight a couple more guys. And they not trying to fight Deontay Wilder. If you go to that interview, man, which y'all should go to the interview, man, his tone is just sounding like, man, he lying. I know a liar, man. Now he been lying the whole time, but he been, you know, dressing it up, you know. But now it's not pre-rehearsed. It's not, you know, oh, don't ask me this question before the interview. Like they boxed him in. That was one of the best American things you can do for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder should make a donation to the boxing clinic, because now people, if you can't see it now that they're scared of Deontay Wilder over there in the UK, I don't know when you gonna see it then. You just being biased. You a decaf, a dumb casual A fan. You know, and that's real, man. Even Jarrell Big Baby Miller said it. They know Anthony Joshua is lunch meat, dog. He dog food, bro. And the first to get it, you know, is gonna reap the rewards. And of course, the ball's in his court. And how long till his fans start to see this? And UK fans are loyal to a fault, but I don't think they dumb. You know, I don't really think they dumb. And you know, now they saying, you know, Deontay Wilder not a joke no more, man. Now it's getting hard. They pressing him now. Eddie Hearn's lying on live talk shows and boxing shows now. Tyson Fury hyping it up now. Tyson Fury back. Now they making it tough for him to breathe. And even if he does survive this storm by some stroke of imagination, then you got George Arias coming up. Joyce, he ain't gonna probably be nothing, because he gonna get caught up in the... He moving too fast. He too old. But then you got Daniel Du Bois, who already knocked Anthony Joshua out in the gym cold, from what I'm understanding. So you got a whole new wave of heavyweights coming up. So it ain't that watered down division it used to be. And Lord forbid, if Tyson Fury does get back in shape, he gonna box AJ, man. He gonna box him. He know how to deal with him. You know, he already sparred him. He said he hurt me, but I slowed him down and figured him out. And that's why you don't show your hand. That's why you don't go to the Klitschko's camp. That's why you don't train with certain fighters that's going to be rivals later on. So they're going to get an insight of how to slow you down. You know, you can get better all you want, but weakness is a weakness. If you can't take them to the body and you got a stamina issue, you know, it is what it is. But this was the most epic interview, man. I'm about to turn it in. I turned on Black Fight Fan TV. Shout out to K Hove. And I'm like, what? I'll go listen to this interview, bro. Like, I'm dead tired. Just got off a shift, man, and it made my day, man. I'm already in a okay mood, man. I'm in a tremendous mood. It's nothing like going to sleep happy, feeling fulfilled, tummy filled, roof over your head, and talking boxing at the end of the morning, man. Everybody stay blessed. Boxing Clinic, we out.